Ovaj program sadrži plasiranje robe.
Pozdrav svima i dobrodošli u novo izdanje emisije Na klupi. Naš današnji gost je trener Panathinaikosa Ergin Ataman.
I'm really grateful for your time. And the first thing I wanted to ask you, because we have something in common, our countries shares a big love for basketball. So how do you feel when you come to Belgrade?
I feel very comfortable, honestly, because I'm a basketball man. So I live with basketball, and maybe is when we play against Red Star, against Partizan, arenas is very tough, of course. A lot of fans they have and they support to their team. But everywhere, so on the streets, in the restaurant, in the hotel, so in the arena even, I know that it's a basketball country, so everybody loves basketball. And everybody respect to you like basketball, what you made for the basketball. After, of course, everybody on the arena, they are against to you. It's normal. But I know that there is a respect. Even if somebody hates me, there is a respect. I feel about this because the culture of the basketball in these countries, in Greece and also in Serbia, is too high.
You said they respect what you made for basketball, and you made a lot. You did a lot for European basketball, and everybody we know you as a great coach with a very nice and strong personality. But my question is, how would you describe yourself as a coach?
So I like to work. I like to work with the discipline, but on the court, I like to give responsibility to my players, to freedom, because finally, I believe that even if you are the best coach, best tactical man in the world, if your players, they don't feel comfortable and they don't believe to your system, you will not get successful. So for this, you must find the balance between the discipline and to give the freedom. In all this, my past career, I like to give this and I get successful. So many players, for me, also, of course, the results, the cups that I won in the EuroLeague, in the other European cups, is very important. But also on the other side, it's very important that I help to many players to grow up and to be a star player. So now I don't like to mention the names, but there is a lot of that in this last 7-8 years. They become a star in the European basketball. So I didn't teach them to play basketball because actually I am not an old basketball player. I'm not ex-basketball player. I don't know very well the fundamentals of the basketball. I played only in the junior team. I never be professional. But I believe to them to teach how they must play basketball and how they must share their basketball capacity with their friends to be a star inside of the team. Because this is very important. There are some players that they are star, but their team never won something. But if you are a star player in the winning team, this is completely very important things. And I believe that in that years, I get my successful with this mentality.
Since you're mentioning player now, we'll take the advantage to talk a little bit about that, because I wanted to talk about, Telekom Ankara, but let's talk about that later, because you're mentioning players, and the higher is the level, bigger are the stars, as you said, in the team. So it's very difficult even to handle all these personalities, because at the end of the day, players are, first of all, human beings with egos, with personalities. So how do you handle all these egos and this personality, coach?
So actually, I start, like you say, my career, professional career in Telekom Ankara, to head coach. And when I start the coaching, I had in the team two players older than me. I had only 29 years old. I have players 31 and 32 years old. That one of them is a Serbian player also, Mirko Milicevic, you know, famous, funny guy, famous. And but I became with the strong basketball culture in FS because I worked many years with the legendary coach Aydin Örs. I was coaching in the junior team, and when I became to head coach, I never give up to what I learned with my coach Aydin Örs, what I built. I work in the junior team because finally it's the same ball, same court. You must put the rules and with the confidence. And I start my career with a lot of confidence, even in my rookie year. And I get big successful also in my first head coaching year to become to the finalist in the Turkish league, to take the Telekom Ankara in the EuroLeague. And it was a great start for me. And it gave me a lot of confidence in the future when I became the first Turkish coach to coaching in the Europe, in Montepaschi Siena, to win the Supporter Cup, to play the Final Four. So, and after every year I start to improve to myself. And then, especially in the last 5-6 years, it was the top level of my career.
Many times throughout the years when you were talking about your career, you were mentioning timing. What do you wanted to say, Coach?
Timing, the timing, it's in the life, you must use well the timing. So I think that I start to coaching very young. I start 22 years, when I have 22 years old, I already start to coaching in the cadet team, junior team, assistant coach in FS. And then every opportunity that I had in my career, I used very well. So it was timing to start to be head coach. It was timing to went to the one European team in Siena to become to new career. It was timing for me to come to another, to take with Galatasaray, Beşiktaş, so FS and Panathinaikos. It was timing for me to leave FS after 5 years. I believe that my era at finish, and I have the opportunity to a new project in Panathinaikos. And even 1 hour, I didn't think about this. I feel this. Also, my coaching is like this. I don't have on the coaching, I don't have some special rules that one player must play after 6 minutes, change, other player come, like this. I live with the feeling. And also in my coaching life, in my coaching career, I live with my feeling. And so far, it was good.
That's interesting because you have this gut feeling, as you said, you are choosing even the players that way, right?
Yes. So of course this is something, some experience, and for me the best players, like I told you before, it's players that have a ego, but they have character to share this ego with others. This is very important. So to choose good player, but good character is very important. Even if you are an amazing player, if you are not a player to share your capacity with others, so it's not my player. So far I try to choose always that kind of players. I try to choose also the balance between the teams, because in one team you cannot have 10 star players. You must have maybe 2-3 star players, then role players that help. Sometimes these role players are maybe better for you than the star players, but okay, there's a public media like this. For media, some players are legendary, but for you, maybe the other players, role players, is the most important players for the winning system. And always I try to choose that kind of players. And so far, of course, it's our job is very difficult sometimes, like a coach. So 80%. So far, I get successful to choice, but during my career also, I made some wrong choice.
Allow me to ask you this question after hearing this statement. The NBA All-Star Game 2026 will be American players against the world. So my question is now, Coach, please make for us the starting five with European players. It's a typical one.
First of all, I believe that the European team will win this game. And it's very interesting game. NBA always are one step behind of the Europe for the marketing. And after many years, they understood that the All-Star games, they lost popularity in the last 3-4 years. Now they put European against American. My favorite team is the European team for the in this All-Star game. So it's I like to start with Giannis for sure, and Alperen Şengün for sure, my player. So and Jokic for sure, Doncic, and I don't follow too much the NBA, but I don't want to miss also some important player. Maybe Markkanen from Finland.
Very good roster.
Yes,
A very good roster.
Good roster. It's a little bit higher rosters, but okay, Doncic can manage to organize, to make the organization, and I believe that this team can beat the American team because after LeBron, okay, Stephen Curry, Kevin Durant, they have also some players, but I believe more that European players, they take more serious the game. So the Americans always, they come in the All-Star game to make a fun, but the European take always more serious. I believe that European teams will win.
Do you think that they still look at us, European players, as underdogs?
For sure. So this is their mentality. But I talk many times this. Of course, we have a great respect to the NBA, American basketball. But in NBA, if you keep out one star player from each teams, I believe that the level it's same like the EuroLeague level.
Thank you for your answers. And before talking about Panathinaikos, let me ask you one thing, because your son was the youngest assistant coach in history at the European Championship, and he did very good. And you said once that you think that he has the potential to become a great NBA coach. So tell us more about that.
So, okay, my son starting to his 2 years old, he start to come inside of the locker room, inside of the everything. So he traveled with the team. So now he has 15 and he has a lot of experience for sure. And this is true that this in this Eurobasket for 2 months he was with us, with the national team. Of course, he was not the official because he has 15 years old. He doesn't have yet the official federation license, but he has the EuroLeague Head Coaches Academy license that he made also this one 2 years ago. And he has the passion. He understood very well to basketball. And in this 2 months of the preparation, always he was with the team for the analyzing, to help the assistant, so to help to me, and to give always the motivation for us. Of course, he's too young, so everybody in the last 3-4 years, I'm happy that you didn't ask to me, you asked about my son, that they are asking to me, you will go to the NBA in the next step. So everybody, in all interview, they ask me about this. And always I answer to that now for me it's too late for the NBA, because so far nobody come to make any serious offer. And I don't think that they will come to make offer to me when I will have 65, 70 years old. So, of course, nobody knows because NBA they have a different. But my son is already 15 years old. Maybe he will go to the college in the United States. Maybe he will start to break in the college also to some assistant coaches. And I hope that maybe he will be Ataman in NBA. But for me, it's very difficult. And I am very happy in Europe, in the EuroLeague basketball with my club. But my son, maybe in the future, he will have this opportunity.
And we wish to him to have a great and successful career and to interview him one day here at Arena Sport, to have this opportunity to be maybe the first to interview him will be great.
He has a lot of experience also in the EuroLeague for the interview. So I think that anytime you come to Athens or he will be with us, he will be happy also. And sometimes he gives also some very special answers, so maybe it will be more exciting than me to make interview with him.
Thank you, Coach. I appreciate it so much. I will remember that for sure. Thank you again. And would you like to talk about Panathinaikos? So this season, the Final Four will be in Athens. I presume that this for you is an additional motivation to attack the trophy.
Nothing will change if the Final Four will be in Athens, in Belgrade, or somewhere else. The important things is that we need to find good balance because we didn't start well the season. Right now we have a lot of problems, a lot of injuries, new players that become to the team we didn't find yet because we didn't have any preseason preparation. After the Eurobasket, after Australia, we didn't have any single preseason friendly game altogether. So this is a big problem in my philosophy. So now we start the EuroLeague, we start every game, we improve, but after we had now big injury problems in one specific role. This is very important because if you have injury in the different roles, you can manage well. But if you have an injury in one specific role, it's something problem. So, of course, we are happy that the Final Four will be in Athens because I believe that Oaxaca is the most exciting arena in Europe with everything on the court, LED parquet, lounge, so people will be, city will be amazing Final Four. But there is no any guarantee that even for us and the other team, Olympiacos, so there is no any guarantee. We need to play good basketball. We need to find our motivation that we had in the first year, especially in the first year that we are more hungry. So first year we won. Last year we arrived to the Final Four again. That for me is a big successful to make 2 years consecutive back-to-back Final Four. But this year also we need to be more focused. We need to be more hungry to reach the Final Four because everybody thinking about, okay, very good, Final Four in Oaxaca, so Panathinaikos is a favorite team for the win the EuroLeague. So it's not. You can win, you can go to the playoff, you can go to the Final Four only if you put hustle during the regular season, if you find the balance in the regular season. So the roster in the paper or the Oaxaca will not give us the Final Four. I try to, now, everybody maybe think about, but Coach Ataman, when you arrive to Athens first year, you say everybody that Panathinaikos will be one of the big and will fight for win the title and will win the title again. And now you don't say that Panathinaikos, everybody are thinking that Panathinaikos will win the title, is the favorite. You say that, but you don't know like this. Because this is first year, I must give this motivation to everybody around because nobody believe about this. It's very difficult from the last position in the EuroLeague to build all new team and to advance to Final Four and to win. But now it's different mentality because now everybody thinks that Panathinaikos is extremely the best team in the EuroLeague, the Final Four is in Oaxaca. So it's now it's very dangerous situation. Now I must wake up to the atmosphere. I must wake up to my players, to everybody, that you can advance to Final Four only if you deserve on the court to play good basketball, to fight for win the game. If you think that you are the best, finally, so you will not reach. This is the sport life. This is the sport life, and I have this experience.
Ovaj program je sadržao plasiranje robe.